coronavirus, ebi.
Ó lè máa pọ̀ gan tẹ́ bá jẹ́ ká jáde.
Ẹ dákun torí Ọlọ́run ẹ ṣàánú wa o.
Àwọn gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì wa wọn ò bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run.
Àwọn náà sẹ́ndí mẹ́sẹ̀gì sí wa lórí sẹ́ẹ̀tì pé wọ́n máa fún wa ní owó. Ìgbà tá a débẹ̀ wọ́n lé wa bí ajá ni.
Wọ́n ò fún wa ní nǹkan kan, wọ́n ò sanwó oṣù fún wa bọ̀rọ̀. Ọ́fíìsì wo ló jó? Ṣé ọ́fíìsì tó jó wa ní kó má rówó pín fún wa? Ṣé ọ́fíìsì yẹn ni gbogbo owó wa wà ní?
Tony is my name. Tony Menalom from Imo State. The lockdown, okay. It's a good idea. It's a good idea. Every other nations are locking down their states and marketplaces and churches in order to avoid the spread of the coronavirus. So if we do the same here, it's not a bad thing. It's good.
Of course, we can't staying at home is very I don't know what English to use now, but it's very cumbersome. Let me use that for us. And because of that, it's draining on the mind. But I think people should use this opportunity to think inwards what they can do to get more money, what they can do to develop themselves as a person. But by and by, I think the isolation is one thing, staying at home is another thing, but the government can actually help. Like they said, they've been sharing money, right? To me, I think why most people don't believe that money sharing is real is because nobody in Lagos State has received any of that money. Because if you have shared that money, let's say at Kano Street, at Agege, at Cheshire Homes, at Destitute Homes, Ebute Meta, where people can say, yes, the government came and actually shared money, then we might give it some credence. And hey, we still asked for the money, and lo and behold, yesterday, I was checking on the news, the office of the Accountant General got burnt. And, barely like some minutes later, we saw Fanika, they tweet that look at all what we asked and it's burnt. That's like an old trick. We all know that. And then we now get a report this morning that they said that the records where it is safe. That is question mark, because that record might be doctored or something else. So that's how I feel.
Well, the lockdown it affects so many people in the market. But why the lockdown is there is simply because government don't want us to be fatal of this virus that is going out. Because this thing is not only in Africa, it's not only in Nigeria, it's all over the world. So the lockdown affected market a lot, and it affected us that we sell. So we don't get anything. What so surprised me a lot is that we have friends in abroad, we do call, and they told us how the government are so very concerned about them. They were hindered and the government provide for their needs. But Nigeria, we just only listen to the audio money they give to them, 1 billion, 300 million, 200 million, and they did nothing about the money. And we are home, people are hungry. There's nothing we can do. The children are home, the wife are there. We cannot provide for them since we have not been working for over a week now. So we don't know what government can do for us. They did nothing.
Total lockdown. It is a terrible, without any solution, without any... They don't know the copy of this other country where that has the same problem. A company like Spain, Italy, they give things to their citizens every monthly. I have somebody that live there. Me, I've been talking. He's telling me everything. Say he normally collects money, even though it's the wife that normally collects the money, but it's part of it. But Nigeria here, nothing. I thought this is making say they're going to add another 1 week. Where we have not done business, nothing. How are we going to cope now? How will you feed with our house family? Yeah, how would you feed? That's the problem that what government is doing. It's a terrible something. Nigeria is like the worst country I've ever seen. Worst country because if you even other Cameroon here, Cameroon they give their citizens things, give them free data. You can browse, make call free. But here nothing. We are still buying recharge card to make call. You don't open your office, nothing. Even the bank they say we can have access to the bank working. The bank, all of them shut down. Me now, I don't know my use ATM. I've got to the bank now for me to withdraw. I've got like 3 different branches of the GTB. 4 now. I've not been able to, and I'm not looking for who I will transfer money for me to have access to money. It's very, very bad. It's very, very bad. Please, government, another thing. No, boys will vest to come out for street to go do another thing. No. Because like as I know now, the money that I've saved that for me to use for that 2 weeks is finished. They are going to add another 1 week. I don't have access to my cash, everything. How am I going to feed my family and everything? It's very, very bad. I should do something about it. At least I normally receive SMS from this NCDC, everything. They have our numbers. They give us something. Even send recharge card, maybe we just convert it to naira. It's possible. Or from the line, our line, let them share money. Even if it's 5,000. At least we know that federal government has done something, as other countries have been doing. Even this Cameroon of people, they don't have the kind of resources that we have here in Nigeria. It's very, very bad. They should do something. I wonder if that our former president before this man. Good luck here, my brother. That guy, that guy is the one that is reading now. Definitely, he will do something. But this other man, I don't know the kind of human being. He doesn't have human sympathy.
So for me, my own opinion was very surprised what is happening in this country, because I can't imagine how families, men, people are being locked up. There's nothing to eat. You can't go out and buy anything. As we are talking now, you can't go to the bank because even you need money at the bank. Can't go to no bank is open to go and withdraw money. So to me, it's very unfortunate. Even apart from that, why we talk about credibility and transparency, I don't know if it's that word said some money where a bank was big, whether it's big bonds, and some money were not to the account. So those is not it's very unfortunate. Very unfortunate to hear in your own country, a general of a country, about money. The following day you say the office big, but I think the president should really explain that to us. Now, apart from that, we as the youth, for me as a parent, I cannot see anything to write to my back that they are gaining from as a youth of this country. No job, there's nothing, even academic sector. You cannot, parents will spend money to send their children to school, and the same thing, the children is sent to school, they will be at the same thing, the one that not even attend the school at all. All the money you wait to train your child and your daughter is of no use. People are being locked up at home, doing nothing. So it is very unfortunate if assuming even the so-called coronavirus we are talking about now, if somebody does, it will be better than somebody to be locked up at home doing nothing, eating. All in the name of afraid of coronavirus. So to me, it's very unfortunate. And I look at it as a personal opinion. I look at it as a geometric scam, because tomorrow they will tell you that some people, the features of people that be there, their picture has not been seen, people that die, rather than a lot of thousands of people be locked up at home just for a few people that a fear of this virus. So it's just like they put Nigeria jumping from pan to fire. So to me, I do not see any credibility on this system. So government should do something.
Yes, of course. The hand of God is in the outbreak of the coronavirus, because this thing happened in a country that have equipments that are far in technology, and they couldn't control it, the spread, and the thing spread to other countries that even doesn't have technology as they have. So I think God is aware of it. Maybe God is using it to teach the nations a lesson, that they should seek his face more than the way they are doing, because there are a lot of bloodsheds here and there in Nigeria and in other countries. So maybe God is using it to tell us, to show that he's annoyed. He's not happy for what is going on the earth. That people should think back, seek for his face, and ask for forgiveness.
Nothing like that. Since when I was born for this country, nobody I haven't benefit one pure water for this country.
You are paying this country. See, the whole civilian in this country are paying Nigerians. Now, look, Nigeria as a country is not favoring anybody. It's not favoring anybody. Go to other countries, shut down. They are happy. They shut down. They are giving people food. They are giving them money. In our country, even when they want biscuits, where they talk, we don't see biscuit chop. And the youth are outside suffering. Later, president go say the youth are lazy. Yeah.
The thing is, it's unfair, my brother. All this thing is bad. Let's call it spade a spade.
If they have done so, we haven't had the effect now. I was hearing that they said they will send some money to our BVN. It's a rumor. Even yesterday, I read in the paper that they have sent some money to state government is paying a kitty residents 5,000, federal government 20. But they say that it's only paper news. It's not real. It is not a reality. Yes.
Well, I think we might need them because they have dealt with it. At least now, yesterday on CNN, I observed that they've called off the lockdown in Wuhan. So people are moving around. At least they are the first people who had this, and they treated it well to a large extent. So bringing them in, one, is going to cost us more money because we are going to pay in expatriate fees. But it might also help the doctors. But I believe so far so good. Having them around, yes, it might be a plus, it might be a minus, but maybe it's just to help us. And I don't think they should stay so long because once it's over, they should go back. At least if in Lagos State we have contained it to a large extent, although we have cases increasing, like yesterday was 16, another 22 cases, that means there's something going on somewhere. And most of these things are actually on the island. We haven't had any cases on the mainland from my own observation. So I think we really need to have some good help.
Well, I don't think our government should allow them to come in because they are the problem of this thing that we are facing. Because the so-called coronavirus come from the country and they're the one that spread it around. So what do they need to visit any country again? So we don't need them.
My brother, if it's me, all these China people, they're not supposed to near this country. We have doctor here. We have majority of the people, the important people. We have doctor here, and our doctor is overseas there and treating them. We have major doctor here, nurse. We have equipment. Nigeria we are better than other country. We have material, everything. Why do we call China people? It's unfair.
Well, I don't think so because if you look at it, CCECC is a China-based company. We have quite a lot of China-based companies here in Nigeria. So in the long run, it's actually for their own citizens because whether I like it or not, this has affected quite a lot in terms of the economy. Now, the economy is based here. All the phones you have are made in China. Whether we like it or not, even the Apple we use is assembled in China for Apple USA. So it means that them coming is them kind of quote unquote showing solidarity that we want to help your government, we want to help the citizens. Then at the end of the day, the government might also help them. For me, if they were not to come, a company like Opay, all these Okadas that we used to take before that they clamped down on, most of them were run by Chinese companies, or they are still run by Chinese companies. So if their coming is to help us, fine. And if we're going to collect something back in return, also awesome. Because definitely is you have to rub hands to make your hands clean now, right? So I think that's how I say it.
Yeah, well, I heard about the fire, but everybody in the whole country knows that one is a scam. Everybody knows that it's a scam. So that one is online stuff. It's not real. That one is not real. So we don't need to deceive ourselves. That one is just a scam. Government know what they are doing. See? So that one is just a scam. It's nothing.
About the fire, this government, nobody believed them. Because they are talking about this fire. When they collect everything from the fire, maybe any file, important file, they will put fire, all the thing, they will bury it, just like that.
Wow, tó bá ti yá a máa yà pólẹ̀ bus stop báyìí ni a máa gbàgbọ́n lọ́wọ́ ọlọ́pàá ebi ń pa wá àdín nǹkan tó fún wa jóná ẹ lọ sọ fún wọn lẹ́yìn ẹnìkan máa kámẹ́rà ń bí wọn o ẹ bá sọ fún wọn.
How far? So how the money got it born like that? You don't get any idea wetin cause how the money just born. 30,000 since how many weeks we don dey for house na 3 weeks we don dey house still they go give us 5,000. We enter another week they say 10,000. We enter another week they say the money don burn. Wetin happen? Money just burn like that catch fire. That last year na snake swell one. Nah fire burn am. Where we dey go sef we no even understand wetin dey sup. Monkey if say Buhari na if say Buhari dey see me now I for like am make you answer that question. So you just carry money you just dey omo now we no even know wetin dey sup now. How many weeks we wan use now? Shey na they don open market abi we no know wetin dey sup. Really food. Food for where? Wey dey na biscuits dey carry come here, which food? They no give anybody shingban. They talk say they wan carry money come today. Na money born yesterday. And from our area now, nobody wey get koro. Nobody wey get Corolla. Or na Toyota wey my nigga they just buy Toyota. But nobody will get Corolla virus. They just put us in get hungry virus. How go just the house like that? We no get Corolla because they give us hungry virus. The house, no money, nothing. I don't understand though. We know 2 person now just die for that street now. Na hungry. They no shop for 2 weeks. They just die. They just collapse die like that. They no get Corolla or na hungry. Wetin dey happen? We no know. Hungry virus. We no get Coro.
This suffer don too much. Suffer no fit kill us o. Na suffer go kill.
We go change am for them o.
I wan know government dey do because I dey see say dem dey fast to copy the one wey go favour them, the one wey go favour the citizen. Dem no dey cover that one fast. Donald Trump sign relief package of $2 trillion for the US citizens. And now they show how they want to share the money. China, I was watching the Hubei province where they say the man carried the coronavirus start. And as he say, they go from house to house. They have what they call community leaders during the lockdown. And these people go from house to house to drop food at the doorstep of each room for their citizens. Now, Nigeria now, I don't say Donald Trump call it an invisible enemy. Now Nigeria now are making invisible donation of money. I never see cash for my eye. They say this Dangote don't donate this one don't donate this. We'll never see anyone. But all of a sudden now they say Office of General Accountant, you don't burn. Share money they stay for your office, not be central bank money they stay. But they don't use that one to deceive us. Because I know say now after election, now after this color don't go, they go can't tell us how many millions where they don't use fight time. And how many millions where they don't take fit citizens. As I talk like this now, we'll never see anything where government don't share. Say now be this. The only player who assisted in share food. My brother, I want to tell you something. Now one local government where they for relay. No, wait now. Now they say make we stay for home, make we don't spread the virus, abi. If you carry your camera, go where then they share this thing. Crowd where they here. They say don't get all the virus. If the virus is easy. Because everybody, they said I want sumo rice, one cup. Now they share for there. But people where they there, before you go get that thing where they say they share there, you go get the virus first. You see our government. So I don't know what thing they do now. But whether they copy the virus, I've been at the food and they copy. Now they don't lock down for 2 weeks now. Everybody they die now. At the end of the day, first they will die for hunger. They go carry and say that coronavirus kill them. They go count total number of people who die for coronavirus. Okay, now they say Boris Johnson, UK Prime Minister, he contracted the virus. Abi, they interview him. Everybody say this one I ain't get the virus. From the day one, where other country don't show people where get the virus for their country. How many where Nigeria don't show us? How many people where they interview? They say, hey, it's sickness. You don't have to interview somebody that has sickness. Other people, country, then they interview even their president, their prime minister. In Iran, people will get the sickness. They interview them. They show them. This sickness, I don't sure it's there for Nigeria at all. They won't use this thing, create the another way to steal money. At the end of the day, they go tell us, say, na coronavirus, then you start. All the recovered money where they recovered before. The one where Python don't swallow. The one where Snake don't swallow. Now, they won't tell us the fire don't burn another one. Because of coronavirus. So, I beg, tell them, make them hear. I don't know which channel I come from, but tell them, make them hear. Say, Nigeria now, we're not going to take them again. Come on, India now, they sign relief package for their citizens. Our own are lockdown. You want die na coronavirus. Okay, now, during the lockdown, what did they do? When they should say they didn't take any action. Other countries were locked down. South Africa, during their lockdown, they have to go from house to house. Share hand sanitizer for their citizens. Come on, small, is it Zimbabwe they call it? They share food for their citizens. Small African country wey no reach Nigerian anything. After they go say them be judge. Our leaders no dey shame. They know they copy other leaders of the world. They know they fit copy them. The good thing wey they do for their citizens. God go punish anybody wey go come share 1 cup of rice during election. Then go swear for them. Then go swear for them this time around. Chebi, during election, then they share rice, say small money. Come on, Max, this Max. Before I used to buy this Max, 20 naira. As of yesterday when I went to buy this Max, I buy 500 naira. How many the Nigerian government don't share for their citizens? Since the coronavirus day for town. How many they don't come share for us? Eh? You understand now? So tell them, say, this time, I thank God say coronavirus don't even come safe. Because they now know the government where we get. Election, we know they feel now our government where we, but this coronavirus, it don't open up the kind government where we get for this country. Eh?
Where they don't see we get corona.
They not show us anyone. One, they not show us.
How many people they don't see for Nigeria we get corona? They don't tell us. We don't see anybody.
They just say Buhari signed 10 million. Was it 10 million for Lagos State to fight coronavirus? How is Lagos State fighting the coronavirus? I want to know. Which street for Lagos where they disinfect?
See,
I want to know.
As you can see, my brother don't verse.
I don't verse.
You go to the government person being toy, you don't verse finish, you understand? So make I tell you the cocoa there. Buhari is a scam. Buhari, wait, calm down, guy. Wait. So we go see this thing. I don't want to talk.
No, let me see your face.
Buhari, I want me to see me. Buhari is a scam. Sonwolu na scam. No, you understand? Tell them. Senate na scam. National Assembly.
Yahoo, all of them are Yahoo.
Fela don't tell us now. Fela don't know.
Until they show us people where get this coronavirus, now we go understand what they happen. See, go Ghana there. Go Ghana now. Eh? One. No NEPA bill for this year. They don't cancel one.
Not true now.
House rent. Wait. House rent. They don't cancel one. House rent. Wait now. Calm down. House rent. They don't cancel one. Food for house. They no bother for food. If you just wake up like this, for Ghana here, ordinary Ghana here, so they give them lights, they give them everything. For Ghana here, food, water, everything, they don't supply everything for them. So make them stay house. Why you no go and say stay house? Now, yeah, no lights, no water, no food, nothing. You say me will stay for house. Now they can't extend that again. Wait, what you want to tell me? Just as wait. People they don't get conscience. Our government no get conscience at all. You understand? I want me to see this thing where you do it. I know when you're talking for nothing. I want me to see them.
They go see them.
Make them see everything. Understand now? Now, all of them are scam.
They give you bread. They don't give you water. Not be suicide be that. Not be that they want purpose in that.
Boys they hungry. We dey hungry for computer village. We dey hungry. When I go open am o. When I go help am o.
And we go arrest
We dey hungry o.
You get wetin I dey ask this bro before I come. I said that 10 million wey they give Lagos State. Wetin they use fight the coronavirus? How they take fight am? Because as they waka all the Lagos State now, they use my leg waka. I never see any street where they use that in disinfectant this thing. Disinfectant. Na alcohol they use wash our hand. This thing now they use wash our hand. Is it good like that? Is it good like that? Now tell them, make them bring those people who get the virus. Make we see.
Nigeria government, na them go tire. If they do or suffer us, punish us. Na them go still tire. By God's grace, we go there, we go live our life. Na them go tire for us.
We sure hope you enjoyed this video. For more entertaining video content such as behind the scenes of music videos and movies, music concerts, premieres, interviews, and exclusive gists, subscribe now to our YouTube channel Goldmyne TV and be unleashed into a world of super excitement.